Hello everybody, welcome back to another Let's Open TCG video. I'm Big LT.
And I'm SFParker.
We got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Stellar Crown. No. Stellar Crown packs. Yeah, she's got 2 of this. She's going to open herself. I got 2. I'm going to open myself. I bought all 4. So this is the video. And yes, you can probably hear the sirens out there. As I do live next to the police station and fire department.
Of the cardboard sleeve.
Yep.
Which actually, oh my gosh, I just noticed this. I've never noticed it before, but there's like a perforation now, like right. Can you see it? Yeah, right there. And if you just pull on it, it just pops it open like that. I did not realize I could do that. I've just been tearing the top off like a barbarian.
What I do is I reach under here and pull the flaps under there.
Yeah, I've been pulling the tops off like this, just tearing the top straight off.
I go in between here and pull the flaps out like so, because that's what I thought you had to do. So yeah, because you can't just.
I don't remember that being there before though, like on previous packs.
The flaps, I do.
Really?
Yeah, the flaps.
Oh wow, I'm just so clueless.
So who's opening first?
You can go first.
Okay. Tell you what, you pick one of these 2 for me.
Ooh, start with Lapras.
Okay, we're doing the Lapras one here. Not that it makes a difference. I've always thought that if
it makes a difference to me.
No, here's the thing. When I was buying Pokemon cards back in like junior high school, I've always thought like, oh, if the pack's picture has a legendary on it, you're guaranteed a legendary.
Oh no. I pick based on picture because I'm just like, I have better feelings towards certain Pokemon, and I'm like, cool, I already feel good about this. So even if something even if I don't get something awesome, I won't feel as bad.
Also,
whereas if I pick a Pokemon that I don't like as much,
also, in
I
case
don't get anything, then I'm really disappointed.
If you guys are here for the codes, I'm sorry, those go to Parker.
Yeah.
So, all right, ready?
Yeah, go for it.
First one up is a Glameow.
Oh, that's a cute Glameow.
I gotta have it up. You gotta remember to keep it up on the screen as long so they can look at it as much as they can.
That's what pausing the video is for.
I know, but this is how I do it. This is how I do it.
I know.
Pancham.
What's up? That's what that pose reminds me of.
Reminds me when I bought Pokemon Y. Or no, I didn't buy Pokemon Y, but my parents got it. I think my parents got it for me for Christmas. And 24 hours after I just bought the thing, I wasn't even challenging the first gym yet, and I got a shiny Riolu. And then, and then 24 hours later, when I got done with Lumio City and started heading for the next gym, before I got to the next town before that, I got a shiny Pancham.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember that so well too.
Shinies left and right.
Yeah, and those were both 2 days within each day after Christmas. Next up, Chargebug. Trying to make sure it shows the card clear. I know there's a bit of reflection because probably the light out there. Salandit. I like shiny Salandit, but it's going to be kind of hard to get one if it only evolves as being a female. And female chances are like 12.5%.
Yeah, they're pretty low.
Oh, yes! I got my favorite of the... one of my favorite from Unova Legendaries. Tornadus.
Oh. I heard that actually has some really good competitive use.
Tornadus in Pokemon video game or TCG?
Sorry, video game.
Okay. Makes sense because some legendaries can be used in competitive, whereas others cannot.
Well, I know everybody was like Landorus for the longest time, but I think Tornadus is slowly making a comeback.
That's good.
Yeah.
Considering I know why Landorus, because doesn't it have...
Landorus isn't as good as it used to be. At least, according to some people I've heard, it's not on teams as frequently, but that could just be because the Genie trio hasn't quite made it into Gen 9's meta game.
I was also thinking maybe doesn't Landorus's ability when it transforms, isn't it Intimidate? Because I always thought that.
Yeah, I believe Therian form is Intimidate.
That's what I thought. That's why everybody would like to use.
The other thing is like right now Incineroar's like the best because it intimidates and it can pivot.
Right.
So it can come back in and intimidate over and over again.
Right. Anyway, next up is Kofu.
Gym leader.
He's the water gym leader of Scarlet Valley. Yep. Though everybody knows what mine is. I don't know. I did the tournament thing a few months ago. Slow King. I like Galarian Slow King a little more.
I just don't care for Slow King as a whole because it's a little too derpy for me.
Nimble.
Probably one of my favorite little bug types. It's just so cute.
I like the shiny one, which is yellow.
Everybody likes its evolution, and I'm just like, but I like the baby.
Electabuzz.
It's a solid Electabuzz card. That's reverse hollow, right?
Well, so was the Nimble.
Yeah, no, I was just like, I like the new patterning they've got going for their reverse hollows right now.
Yep. Let me double check. Is there 2 left? Yeah. Oh, yeah, because of the energy. Grimmsnarl.
And that is that a hollow?
Yeah,
I see some shine.
Yeah, on the border, but not on the rest of
No,
it.
I see it on the inside. At least, or it could just be the way the lights are reflecting.
The thing might be the way the light's reflecting. You can take a look at it.
No, it's in there.
Okay. I couldn't tell because of the reflection from the light outside.
Yeah, this is our regular rare hollow.
Yep. And the last card is an electric energy. Don't have to show it for very long. You guys know what an energy card does. All right, I suppose your turn to open up a pack.
Yeah, I opened that like a heathen.
She used her teeth, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, it was being stubborn.
By the way,
My
one of my subscribers was confused on who was in the background when we did that Honkai video.
Yeah.
They were like, "Who is that in the background?" It's like, that's Parker. She doesn't like to have her face on camera.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you can confirm it for them too if you want.
Yeah, it was me.
Yep. Well,
Okay, so I'm starting with the energy. It's the single one in the back, and it's another electric energy.
okay. Oh, you're doing the thing that everybody else does that I don't care about doing.
Oh, this is just easier since I'm sitting away from the camera.
Okay.
We've got, is that in?
That's Impidimp.
It's Impidimp, come on.
I like Impidimp.
I don't know if I care for this particular card art, but
Then again,
never mind. Was he faking an injury? He is.
Then again, I like a lot of Pokemon. So.
Now I saw something glittery. Hold on. Now I have to be more careful. All right, we got Tauros. Actually, Cantonian Tauros. I have to be more specific now. And I do think this is actually
it was said like
some pretty good card art for Tauros.
Yeah, a Pokemon card. If it's a regional variant, they usually tell you on the card. So.
Yeah, but at the same time, if I just say Tauros and the person happens to not be looking at their whatever they're using to watch, they're just listening, they might not know who I'm talking about anymore.
Okay.
I have Crabrawler. Come on, there you go.
Crabrawler and Crabominable have really good attack. They just suck at the defense.
Well, the problem is that Crabrawler is too slow. It needs to be on a double battle format and with a solid support because it hits like a truck. But oh boy, does it not have enough defense, and being as slow as it is, it'll go down fast.
Like Hala's Crabrawler when you
pretty much. Oh, here we go. We got Comfey.
I love Comfey. I love that it was.
It's so cute. Sorry if my hands are a little shaky.
I love how
this is really great art.
I love how they made a lay Pokemon just for. Oh no, it was introduced in Kalos first, right?
No, that was Klefki. Klefki was introduced in Kalos. Yeah. This was specifically for Hawaii.
Yeah, it was introduced in Alola.
I like this.
Okay, I'm looking.
It's Swalot.
Oh, I love
And
Swalot.
this card, look at that, really showing off that it is mostly a stomach.
Yep.
I love that.
Gulpin and Swalot were always my favorite poison type Pokemon from Hoenn.
I've got this is 2 cards. This one. This is the item. It's our
Piapa Berry.
Piapa Berry. Ooh, this is actually one of my favorite fighting types.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mienshao.
I gotta use one of those sometime.
They're a little fragile, but I do like them in terms of fighting types. Most fighting types are super masculine, so I appreciate a feminine.
Then, if I remember right, that was introduced in Unova, right?
Yep.
I thought so. Look, I thought it was right. Mienfoo and Mienshao were introduced.
Okay, here come the reverse hollows. We've got Cantonian Marowak.
Yep.
Come on. There we
Then
go.
again, I don't know if they'll put a Alolan Marowak in these things. I mean, I probably, but...
They might. We've got our reverse hollow. This one's a little lame just because.
Clank.
Yeah, it's Clank. If only. It's so shiny. There we go. It didn't want to be seen. It's embarrassed about its existence. Poor guy. And then what I suspected, but it's actually even better than what I thought it could be.
Legendary? Full art? Legendary full art?
Do you want to do a drum roll? It's not that crazy. We have, it's not technically a full art, but it is escaping the border. It's a Melmetal.
EX.
In Melmetal EX.
Nice.
Full hollow.
That's a keeper for me.
Come on.
That's a keeper for me. It's the hollow, obviously.
I just wanted to let everyone get a better view of it despite all the glittery gloriness.
That's fine.
There we go.
That
was my first pack.
Yep.
Yeah, I know you're keeping it.
Yeah, I would like to keep that.
Alright.
All right.
You've got one more pack?
Yep, I got one more pack, and you got one more pack after this.
Mm-hmm.
I like to open with
Should
the...
I have gotten scissors? Wait, the scissors are right here.
Yeah, I know, but I always do it that way. I always go after it from...
Well, I don't want to use my teeth again, so...
Yeah.
I'm feeling you always be extra careful when using scissors to open these packs.
Yep.
You don't want to cut through cards.
Okay. There's the code there.
There's the code. The code is mine.
Yep. All right. Next card. Applin. I love it. I love Applin.
Aww.
And I was surprised they introduced more Applin evolutions in Scarlet and Violet.
I appreciate that.
Even though it was in the DLC though, but Fletchling.
Fletchling has always been one of my favorite early starting birds. I think it's very, very cute compared to some of them.
No matter what, I always seem to want to have Starly on my team.
Starly's a little too close to Pidgey for me. That's part of why I like Fletchling so much. It's got a slightly different body shape to any of the other route starters.
Actually, I think if I remember right, when I first played...
It's closer to the Talo.
When I first played Scarlet and Violet, and this was... I don't think this was during the Let's Play, but I think it was on my own time.
Yeah.
I was using Watchroll.
Watchroll.
The electric bird.
Ah.
Yeah. I think I was.
That's how unimpressed I am by it.
Yeah,
I forgot its existence.
I think I was, but I also slightly remember using Belly Bolt. So because I don't know.
We got Pidgey, Hoot,
Talo.
No, not Talo.
Talo is...
Pidgey, Hoot. I'm skipping Talo for a reason. Pidgey, Hoot, Starly, and P-Dove. And yeah, and they're all a similar body type. So like kind of boring. Then we've got Talo, and I'd say Picky Peck could fall into it as well.
Watchroll?
We've also got Watchroll, and they're all kind of a bulkier bird type. But then we've got cute little Fletchling, who's just a itty little birdie.
Oh, what about Rookidee?
Rookidee's like a mini Pidgey. Like it's tiny compared, but it's got the same body type of chunky bird.
Okay.
Squat and chunky.
All right. Anyway, next card. Phalanx.
Or Phalanx.
I call it Phalanx because I think like fall in line, and it links.
Oh,
And it links.
I thought it was supposed to be like faux, like
No,
faux pas, or like faux as in not real.
No, I said. Here's the thing where I think about Phalanx. So hear me out. So I said my reason for why I say fall for it because fall in line.
Yeah.
But then links because it's linked together is 5 in a line.
Yeah.
So Phalanx. That's why I think of it.
And
I'm sure the anime has an official
well,
way.
I've heard it pronounced Phalanx, but I can't remember why, and I kind of like what you said. So.
Yeah, I say Phalanx because I think like fall in line, and they're all in a line, 5 in a row, like they link up. Hence that why I think fall links.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you got it from it. That's pretty smart. Better than calling Rayquaza Rayquazilia.
You did that, didn't you?
Back in like 7th or 8th grade, yes.
You know what? It's better than what my friend managed to trick me. I hadn't played the games for a couple of years, like not since the first 2 generations. So I got Gen 4. You know, I'm in early high school. I should be smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my friend managed to trick me into thinking that if I put the EXP share on a level 100 Pokemon, I could go beyond level 100.
Anyway, Purugly. Mars's Purugly was always just when you
Oh yeah,
when you
because
battle
it's
at
so
the
tanky at the beginning of the game, and it uses
it's a
swagger,
fully evolved Pokemon at a level it should not be even at.
and it swaggers, and of course the game cheats, and so
Does it
obviously
swaggers
when
that time?
it does, it uses swagger.
It fake out Scratch and
Swagger,
and-
body slam, I think as well.
no, it doesn't use body. There's 3 moves it has. It has Scratch, Fake Out, and Feint Attack.
But it
those-
gets swagger at some point.
Only at Valley Windworks. I'm talking about the Battle of Valley Windworks.
Oh, Valley Windworks.
It only has those. That's why I said fully evolved, under leveled at the time you battled at the first time at Valley Windworks.
That's
It only has
true.
and it only has those 3 moves. I know this because I used to have the Diamond and Pearl strategy
I think
guide.
they assumed you were going to catch the Drifloon if you were there.
No,
at the
because
right time.
Drifloon wouldn't spawn until after you taken care of Team Galactic at Valley Windworks.
Gen 4 was a weird gen.
Plus, you also got to remember if you're using Drifloon against Purugly, it has Feint Attack. It's a Dark type move.
Yeah, I know.
Dark beats Ghost.
Yes, but most people would just think normal against Ghost type,
Oh.
not realizing Feint Attack is something Purugly would have.
Yeah, but like I said, then again, Drifloon you can't catch until after you've taken care
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Team Galactic. So, anyway, Lantern. I love Shinchao so much, and I love Lantern.
Lantern needs some love. I feel it's a
It gets plenty of it from me.
I feel like it's a little like left behind design wise compared to Pokemon nowadays.
Okay.
And getting a regional variant for it would be like really hecking cool.
It's the next card after this one. I'm very happy with. But
Oh, you
this-
saw something.
yes, Slowking.
Again?
Yep. That doesn't need to be up very long. I'm in the
Oh, I think I know.
Jirachi.
Oh, I don't know. I was guessing Iono.
I don't even know if Iono's in this set, to be honest.
That's fair.
Meow. But it's a
Reverse Hollow.
and we did talk about Purugly too, so got both of them. Not a big fan of this Pokemon, but I wouldn't mind using it someday, maybe.
What is it?
Bombardier.
Ah.
It's a stork, I know that.
Yeah.
It
To
is-
me, it isn't that Bombardier isn't good or interesting. I don't like how the 3D animation for it in the game, how its bib kind of looks like a flesh beard.
Right.
It's really weird.
I pulled another legendary.
Oh, really? Oh, I bumped the thing. Sorry if the screen moves.
Zeraora.
Nice.
I like Zeraora. I really do. And then my energy is a fire energy. Been a
So
while
that
since
Zeraora
Pokemon
was
Go.
your regular hollow?
Yeah, I guess so. If you want to look at it again, just
Yeah, just give me a quick check. Yep, that is your regular hollow.
and energies can be hollow too, even though they're the last.
Oh
card.
yeah, I like hollow energies because I like building classical decks. I'm gonna say classical because they're nothing that could keep up with modern game.
Okay.
But I like making all of my stuff shiny.
Okay. Anyway, last
I
pack.
don't shiny hunt. I shiny collect.
Last pack.
All right, I've got a fighting energy.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm starting with that. So. Vroom.
I love shiny hunting Vroom, to be honest. Even though it can be a little,
There.
it can be a little annoying because they like to run into you while you're trying to look for
I
the
don't
shiny.
have the patience for it. I really don't.
What I like about shiny Vroom, it's golden.
Oh, speaking of Valley Windworks,
Mm-hmm.
Drifloon.
Drifloon, there it is. Right
We
on.
went on
the
a story tangent, and then the cards were like, "Okay, we can play this game."
Pretty much.
All right.
Clink.
Two little gears. It's a clinky.
Clink.
Going to the clink.
Let's be honest.
Take them away, Kappa.
Let's be honest. Some Pokemon you try to
There
shiny
we go.
hunt are just too hard to notice. But
These guys are hard to notice.
Yeah. But I'll say this for sure because you guys know that I'm doing cosmic videos for you guys on my channel with Nexomon. Every Nexomon is different color no matter what when you cosmic hunt. They all look different from the
Oh
standard.
yeah, I looked up Nexomon and their cosmics. Their cosmics look great.
Yeah. I want to get a cosmic legendary. One of them is Fona.
The only thing I'm disappointed by is that they keep the same color palette through evolution. I do like it when shinies have some variation. So like
I mean,
Zubat and Golbat are green, but
Crobat turns pink.
Crobat turns, quite a lavendery pink.
Yep.
And I do appreciate that. Eevee is white, but its evolutions are a variety of things from black and blue to green to what people
Orange.
think is... People seem to like Vaporeon's shiny, and I'm like, it's a little too pink for me.
I like Jolteon.
Jolteon's a little bit green.
Yeah, and I always like Jolteon.
Glaceons could use some work.
Yeah,
Leafeons should have been autumn colors. Let's just put it that way. It would have been the only saving grace.
Sylveon is blue.
Sylveon's, I think, is good.
And then Flareon's just an oranger color.
We got some Gen 2 love here with Hoot Hoot.
Speaking of Hoot Hoot, I was actually thinking...
Oh, we got both its feet in this card art.
Cool.
That doesn't happen very often.
Speaking of Hoot Hoot and shinies, earlier today, I was actually thinking about Ash's Noctowl on the episode when he caught it.
There we go. It doesn't like... The camera doesn't like your face.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. But yeah, this morning I was thinking about Ash's Noctowl on the episode he caught it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, back around the Ilex Forest.
We got another Slow King. Just needs to be up momentarily.
Yep.
Well, we were talking about shinies, and then I got Hoot Hoot here.
Well, yeah, but it was the fact that I was thinking about Ash's Noctowl this morning. I think I also did it too.
So I'm just gonna make the argument here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's supposed to be a grass psychic type. Anyone who wants to say it should have been a fairy type is wrong. And it's also one of my favorites. We got Celebi!
Celebi! Yes! I will admit it is grass psychic because...
It's the guardian of the forest.
Well, you hear me out, because fairy didn't exist back at the time of Celebi.
No, even with fairy existing, it should still remain a psychic type because psychic has to do with the teleportation through space and time. That's how it goes back and forth from present, past, and future. And then it's the guardian of the forest. Its abilities are around nature, thus grass psychic.
Well,
fairies are tricksters.
You also got
Celebi's not a trickster.
You also got to remember, Dialga travels through time too, but it's a steel dragon.
There's other mythology behind that.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, in terms of it being a sprite-like pixie, it should not be a fairy type.
I mean, I get why, because you see the wings on Celebi, it makes it look like a fairy, but
it's definitely a sprite. But it's not
I get where they're coming from, but I don't want Pokemon to mess with the typings on Celebi to make it a fairy type.
Yes, and we got Lantern again.
Don't have to show that off too long.
I know. Got Reverse Hollow Greavard.
I love Greavard, and I love
don't be too shiny on me.
And I love the pre-evolve. I can't remember what it's called. No, I'm thinking of the evolution. Never mind. That's the pre-evolved, and then the evolution's Houndstone or whatever. Yeah. I like them both. He's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
He's a very good boy. I like when you're doing the gym leader battle with Rhyme, and then you have the Greavard just kind of.
Oh yeah, he's just dancing back and forth.
Yeah.
Now people say this is a very forgettable Pokemon, but I've always liked this Pokemon. This is Luminion.
Yes, I
like fish.
I love Finneon and Luminion. I feel terrible.
Like fish.
I feel terrible that Finneon and Luminion don't get enough love.
They got good love in Legends because they are technically a repeat appearing or static area. What do they call them now? I forget already. Titan. You can always
Alpha.
Yeah, Alpha. You can always find it respawning in the same spot. And then the final card is also a Pokemon I like, but I like it better when I see it in new Pokemon Snap.
Okay.
I think that's my favorite appearance of Cradily.
Yes!
Cradily.
I love Lillipup and Cradily. Favorite fossils of all time.
Favorite fossil in Hoenn, for sure.
Well, here's the thing. My favorite fossil growing up was Kabuto. I'm sorry to all those Helix lovers out there, but I love Kabuto. I'm sorry if you love to praise the Helix fossil because of a Twitch stream. I am terribly sorry, but my love will always be for Kabuto. But I will also say that because my adventure officially started in Hoenn, I grew to love Lilip the most. I grew to love Lilip the most. Even with like the newer fossils and everything that came in, I love Cranidos over Shieldon. I love Arkin over Tiratuga. You know, things like that.
Yeah.
And I love Kabuto over Ammonite. Even you can even throw Aerodactyl in there because they're from the same generation. Just that Aerodactyl is from the old Hamburger. But as far as like fossils go, all-time favorite is the Leap and Creedale. The root fossil is my all-time favorite. And if we're talking Kanto, because of the helix, everybody has to praise it and all that stuff. I have to go with Dome. It's just one of those. It's just.
I know the mythology behind the whole thing.
Well, I know it too.
I'm kind of over it. I'm back to loving Dome the way Dome deserves to be loved because it's based on a horseshoe crab, and I have a really soft spot for horseshoe crabs. I love them.
And one more thing I'll say about Kabuto, the Orange Island episode that it debuted in, and when they all revived.
That's cool.
And then
I still remember that.
Yeah, and when they all revived, and then basically the island sunk that they were all a part of.
Yep.
That was just so cool to see that.
Yeah.
It
like
was,
Ammonite didn't get a cool episode like that.
Yeah.
Kabuto did.
Yeah, it was so. And even though Aerodactyl had its own episode,
Aerodactyl's its own thing.
Yeah, Aerodactyl had its own episode, but it battled Charizard, so there was that too. But anyway.
But like literally being a fossil Pokemon, and when you are revived, you are the difference between whether or not the ocean swallows an entire chunk of land. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, ready to wrap up?
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching this Let's Open TCG video. I've been Big LT.
I've been SFParker.
I'm actually going to say final words for this one.
Go for it.
I know I'd asked you about this. Would you like to do the White Schwartz packs that I ordered on eBay yesterday?
Why not?
Because I knew you would like the anime. And I like the anime.
I don't know enough about it, but I can still comment on it.
I thought you loved it, though. I thought you'd seen it all.
Well, you said the word Schwartz, and I don't recognize that word.
No, I'm talking about the anime itself.
I still don't recognize the anime you're talking about. Which anime are you talking about?
Wait, you serious?
I would need a visual. I need visual. I'm sorry. I need visual information.
I sent you the picture on your phone.
I need a reminder.
You know what? Here's you guys a little sneak peek. Puella Magica.
Thank you. Yes, I actually have seen the whole thing. I've never heard it referred to the way you were referring to it. And yes, I can comment on things. Actually, you know what? It's probably not on YouTube anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But back in high school, we did, when it was really popular to do abridged series, because they did it with Naruto, we did one for Puella. And yes, my character died. But I also got to be a little bit of a witch, which was really fun to roleplay. So.
Okay. But anyway, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.